Hit us with the intro, Pete.
All right, welcome to another episode of So You Think You Can Pitch. I'm Peter Aguaforte.
I'm Stephen Kerrigan.
And we're two pitch artists that learned from the best of the best decades ago to become the best of the best. From the Atlantic City Boardwalk to your local grocery store and big box retailer, we made companies millions of dollars selling products that you normally roll your eyes at. And now we're searching social media for those same types of pitches that make our hearts sing, finding both products and personalities that make you want to buy or make you want to cry. Welcome to another episode of So You Think You Can Pitch.
Screen protectors? If you have the whole intro, I should have that piece.
Oh, you? Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm just gonna take it from you. I'm just executive decision.
All right. Yeah, you get
have yet to record an intro, and frankly, I like the way you do it. So
yeah, it's tough, right? Like you.
But you always catch me off guard with, "Hey, say your name."
Well, yeah, you have to introduce yourself.
That's true. I do. How are you, Peter? We were a little bit past our scheduled time, but we're still hitting once a week so far.
Doing awesome. Glad to be back. I got a funny story to tell. I went on a little work trip, and our company is remote first, so we don't really see each other in person very often.
So this is like a get together then.
Yeah, well, it was like a offsite. Like we had stuff to cover. And we're in the conference room, and one of my coworkers is like, "Oh gosh, my glasses are so dirty." And she's like, "I'm gonna go to the kitchen and clean them real quick." And without hesitation, I just reached in my pocket and I was like, "Why don't you try a microfiber cleaning cloth? They clean 99% of bacteria using nothing but water." And the whole room just stopped and looked at me and was like, "What?" And she's like, you just carry one of those around with you all the time? And I'm like, I never leave home without a microfiber cleaning cloth in my pocket for my phone and my glasses. They're also great for jewelry. They're 100% machine washable, and they're going to last you for years and years. And I was like, here you go. And she starts using it. And she goes, why do you know that? Like what? And I was like, oh, you guys don't know. So like, I'm like, do you remember like in the 90s, early 2000s when infomercials were cool? And everyone's like, yeah. And I was like, I used to do them live
when they were cool.
Department stores. And well, they were cool. And
they were popular. I don't know if I described the cool adjective to them, but they were certainly popular.
Fair. They were popular. You couldn't turn on the TV without seeing the Ronco knife pitch.
Well, I know what you mean. It was part of the cultural like lexicon, right? You could reference popular pitch artists and everyone would know who you were talking about.
Nowadays, it's like that's not a thing. So
is it though? Because I have something for you today. Because I would argue that if you think screen protectors, you think of one person in particular, and that is who we are diving in with today. But yeah, I carry microfiber with me all the time, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'll be honest. I was last night. I was cleaning my apartment after getting back from this work trip, using microfibers, and I was like, "Oh man, we got to do another microfiber episode. Like, it's just such a good product, and it's being pitched so poorly on TikTok, and it is such a good, like, legitimately good product."
Yeah, you could. There was one we didn't cover because I didn't have enough time to do enough digging, but it would be interesting to get your reaction to it because it was like a microfiber towel that you like a paper towel roll that you tear the sheets off. But I'm like, so it's like you're making it seem as if it's disposable. I was completely baffled by the like advantage of it being in a terrible role in more ways than one.
Well, I mean, I could kind of get behind that because I think that if I was going to criticize microfibers,
and far be it for me to criticize microfibers,
but if I was, it's like their greatest strength is also their weakness in the sense that because they're reusable, it's also kind of gross when you use them to dust or clean the toilet or the bathroom or whatever. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to like use this thing again, or I'm going to put it in the wash, and I kind of have to put it in the wash by itself because I'm certainly not going to put it in with my clothes or my sheets or the other things that I like want to be super clean. Like there's even if that is not actually sound logic and just something that's mentally hard to get over, I still feel like that's a weird one. So to have one that you rip off and you use, and then maybe you wash it a couple times and you're like, this is kind of ratty, I'm done with it. And then you get the next one, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it defeats the whole purpose of it being reusable and saving the environment.
Right. Yeah. But if you're not color coding your microfiber for your bathroom and kitchen and stuff like that, like, what are you doing? Like,
that's true.
The ones
you're gonna break this down all of a sudden.
Can't close I bought them. But like it like the blue ones are for windows, like the yellow ones are for counters. Like, I mean, that's just how I have it broken down.
But 100%. Green is gross.
Okay.
Blue is glass and tabletops and dusting, and blue is like mid range. And gray is like, don't fucking use this for anything but like top of the line shit, like kitchen only.
Okay. Yeah, I was even getting to the point where I was like, this one is for the stove specifically just because of the grease. Ooh. But yeah, but we're not here to talk about microfibers. Why are you distracting me? We are here to talk about
it's true.
How fucking dare you? We are here to talk about screen protectors. What if you're gonna pitch a screen protector? Well, let's ask this question: does your phone currently have a screen protector on it?
It certainly does.
Absolutely. Do you have a specific brand that you use for your screen protector, or you just go for?
If I do have a brand, I don't know what it is. I know that it comes in a yellow box. That is all I know about the screen protector brand that I use. And it comes in like sets of 2s or 3s.
Yeah, absolutely. What so but when you're shopping for screen protectors, what are you looking for?
Glass style strength.
Okay.
And ease of application, or I would say are my two big criteria.
Yeah, like I'm very anal retentive about how they are applied to the screen. Absolutely.
I want it to be easily applied, and I want to see, like, when you're watching the little demo or whatever online before you buy them, I want to see that the manufacturer put a lot of thought into making sure that there's very little room for user error of getting those bubbles that never go away, because that really messes with my OCD in a way that I can't describe, and I'll rip the whole fucking thing off and redo it just because there's one tiny little bubble in the corner.
Absolutely.
Like it's a
they've come out with some applicators these days that have made it a lot easier to put these things on. But I remember like early days of cell phones, like I'm talking like the original Galaxy Note was coming out, and this is when I was jailbreaking Androids and iPhones and like putting custom ROMs on them and things like that. Naturally screen protector is going to be things, but there was Ghost Armor. That was a huge thing. There's another brand that was like, it wasn't glass, but it was like they had all the things where you could like scratch it with a key and it wouldn't do anything. So there's a lot of features that you can now do, but you would have to basically like turn the shower on to create steam in the room to capture the dust in the air, so that unless you had an actual electronics workbench you could work on to put the actual screen protector in. And they would have those, like there were those mall kiosks too, that they had those massive machines that would like apply them for you supposedly perfectly, but even still they so quality. Obviously you're looking for quality. What I find very interesting about screen protectors, and I don't know if I have my thoughts fully articulated about it, of like you are getting like phones that are now thousands of dollars, right? Or at least a very high price point comparatively to like devices in your life, right? For the average person.
Sure.
Which is certainly true for me as well. Like, is there a price point that's too low? Like, you wouldn't trust it because you're like, why am I putting a $17 screen protector on $1,000 phone?
I don't know. I think that there's a sweet spot. Like I want to spend 20 to 30 bucks on a screen protector.
Okay.
And I don't know why that's the sweet spot for me. And I'm sure it's different for everybody else. And I'm sure some people just go and get the cheapest one. Because the thing is, like, the screen protector is, as long as it has that like glass style thickness, upon impact is just going to crack. And then if the little bubble's pissing you off, the crack is that, like, you know, I'd have to say, like, at least once a quarter, my mom calls me and goes, Pete, I need you to come over and just redo the screen protector on the phone because it cracked, and you go over and it's just one little tiny crack, like sort of on the side. And I'm like, Ma, like, is this really necessary? Like, it's just a tiny. She's like, no,
Ma, you kill it.
It needs to be perfect. It has to be. I got to see only the screen. I can't be looking at these little things because they're just very distracting. I'm like, okay, fine. So, and I guess, like, as much as I'm playfully, you know, picking on her, I'm exactly the same way. So
yeah, I was about to say, well, I see where we get it from. Yeah,
if the screen protector is screwed in any way, then I'm going to be the first one to raise my hand and be like, I got to just get a new one. So you don't want to go too expensive.
The same way, yeah. So I don't,
like, if your standard is I only spend 50 bucks on screen protectors and you go through 3 of them in the life cycle of a phone, then you paid like 15% of the phone's value just to protect the screen. Which,
yeah,
ooh, you know, if they're 20 bucks,
I find it. That's what I was saying. I don't have like articulable thoughts about it because I am like it is to your point of like, as soon as there's a problem with this, I am getting rid of it. So how much am I willing to spend? Do you
some
go
of those
for
protectors are like that film, though? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And that's unacceptable.
You want the glass screen protector, yeah. Do you have are you privacy screen guy, or are you just tempered glass?
What does privacy screen mean?
Where if you tilt the phone, it like tints and you can't see it.
Oh God, no, I don't care. Everybody, I'm an open book. Love is an open door. I'm an open book. I didn't even know they had such a thing.
I don't know why that just tickled me so much. Hey, love's an open door. I'm an open book. What do you want from me? I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to fight.
100%.
Okay, all right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, similar. I do have this. I was like, well, let me double check. I do the privacy screen. Maybe just for being in cybersecurity for so long, I am paranoid about shoulder surfing because that is one of the easiest ways to just like, first of all, if you're connecting to Starbucks Wi-Fi, not to pick on Starbucks, if you're in a public place with free Wi-Fi, don't do that. And second of all, or if you do, make sure you're like, you're secured. But they're get those VPNs installed. That was one of the first things I had to like revisit coming out of California, of like, California has consumer privacy protection laws for your data and stuff like that. So you really have to like be better at cybersecurity. Not that they're perfect by any means, but yeah, I want that feeling of glass. I do go privacy. I want it. It's got to feel like quality. I don't know what the best way to say that is. But if it's got that filmy sort of texture to it at all, if it's tacky in any way,
if it can bend, if you can like flick it, I don't want it.
If you can flick it, what do you mean?
Like if you can bend it and flick it, like the little frogs that you win at the boardwalk, the little jumping frogs.
Okay.
You hit the plastic down and the frog jumps forward. Like, if the plastic is so flimsy that I can like flick it, I don't want it. I want something that is.
I don't want it.
Like a sturdy.
If I can flick it, I don't want it.
If I can flick it, I don't want it. There you go. That's all you need to know about screen protectors. Let's move on to videos.
I used to say that with. I used to say that with apples. If it's not Honeycrisp, I don't want it.
Are you a big Honeycrisp guy?
Um,
It's apple season.
I love Honeycrisp apples. Yeah. Oh, it
What
is
about
apple
Pink Lady
season.
though? You get down on Pink Lady?
I don't. What did I just fucking say? If it's not a
Nothing but
Honeycrisp,
Honeycrisp?
I don't. If I'm gonna eat it, unless I'm baking it or unless I'm making fried apples, I
Okay,
don't
but let me ask you a different
want it.
question. Is there sometimes are there some occasions where you're like Granny Smith?
Peter, what did I just say to you?
Like this, I'm just trying to figure out how deep this goes because you could be like,
my statement was open and shut.
yes, yeah, but some people say shit and then you start to give them different scenarios and they're like, oh, actually you're right. I do like myself a good Granny Smith every once. You're gonna fucking sound cue me right now?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm booing you. Because you just said there are some people that are unsure. And now
Do I
you're
seem fucking unsure to you?
Do I strike you as somebody that is unfucking sure? Even when I'm wrong, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's true. I guess not even one little Granny Smith, not a little flirt with the granny.
You're trying to get me to admit something.
I do. I want you to
But
admit that you also would get down on a Granny Smith apple given certain circumstances.
They've got too much, like the texture's bad in Granny Smith apples. I don't like it. Or no, I'm thinking of Red Delicious.
No, that's Red Delish. No, I'm talking about the green apples. Green because they've got a different taste. They're like sour apple.
They're tart. Yeah, I might bake with them, but I'm not gonna. But I said that. Like, if I want to eat an apple,
it's you're baking with them though, and you're slicing them, and you got to slice like 10 of them. You're sneaking a couple little. You're
Peter. I am gonna kick you. This is gonna be the end of the show.
Skin or no skin?
Skin. Yeah, I'll eat the skin.
All right.
Yeah.
Honeycrisp.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, actually, I don't. Yeah, peeling off the skin doesn't make sense to me. But I know some people like have a thing about it, like, which by all means, eat apples how you want to eat apples. And if you don't want to eat Honeycrisp apples, you can be wrong. That's fine. I don't care. Cosmic Crisp apples, though, that's a version of Honeycrisp, so I'll take those too. But that's in my mind, they're the same. They're just, different.
All right.
Let's look at some shit. How about that?
I could grill you about apples for 60 minutes. Do
you know what? When we go apple picking, everybody is going to be like, oh, you guys are cute. I'm going to be like, I fucking hate this guy. How long have you guys been married? It's like, nope.
I took my cousin when he came over from Sicily to visit the States. It was around this time of year, and I took him apple picking because that's kind of what you do in the Northeast around this time of year. And I was like, yeah, we'll go apple picking. We'll go. There's like a little cidery and winery like attached to the orchard. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll get lunch there. It'll be a nice day. So it's a gorgeous day out. We get to the farm and we go to the front and we're checking into the orchard. And the woman's like, all right, so $30 for your bag. And, I pay $30 per person and we each get the little empty red bags. And I hand one to my cousin and we start to walk into the orchard. And he goes, what did you just do? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, are we paying to pick the fruit? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, that's the work. He's like, shouldn't they pay us to pick the fruit? And I'm like, nope. In America, we pay them to do the work.
Well, we're gonna veer off that political.
Oh my goodness! All right, pull up the video. No, pull up the video. We're gonna derail.
You immediately made me think of like a school trip we did when I was a kid in the South, where they're like, "This is how a cotton gin works," and then this is how like they pick cotton, and it was like this like awkward moment of like, are they gonna make us pick cotton? And then do they do this with every school? And then that led to some other questions.
Yeah, I bet.
Anyway, all right. So we are going to start with screen protectors, and this is like arguably, I will say, the most famous screen protector pitchman there is.
Right.
Let's go ahead and get this started. Let me know if you can hear it.
You skipped our first generation.
Yep.
Because it wasn't shipping free. Fine. You passed on our second generation because it wasn't strong enough. Okay, I forgive you. But now we have our third generation, free shipping, 60% stronger than the second gen, 100% stronger than the first gen, and for a short duration, when you buy one of these, you get 2 of these screen protectors in the box, and when you buy 2 packs, well, we send you one of these for free. Now let me show you what I mean when I say this one is 60% stronger than the second gen. It is also extremely easy to apply, because even if there is tons of dust, all you need to do is just pull the dust removing tape and that's it. You can then swipe the edges like this. And as you can see, no dust, no air bubbles, less than 10 seconds. Privacy version protects your privacy with an upgraded 25-degree. Hydrophobic, electroplated, oleophobic layering. Makes your screen silky smooth and fingerprint proof. Now these, they have really, compared to these, that break with a light tap, like this. Oh my God! Are made to protect your screen properly. So we have a bunch of deals going on for a short duration, so do not miss out these deals. Click the yellow card and get it now.
Magic
John screen protectors. Now, this is the screen protector that is currently on my phone right now. Not the third generation, the second generation.
Did you see what the third generation, 60% stronger?
Yeah, 100% stronger than the first generation.
Sounds like you need to upgrade, son.
Well, I mean, this one is getting a little older, so you might be right about that.
Can you put the water droplets on yours and have them roll right off?
I don't know how long. I haven't tried it. Do I want to try that right now?
If you have the exact same screen protector, could you actually try to do his whole pitch for us right now?
I'm not gonna take an axe to my to my phone.
Well, you got to take the protector off first, and I mean,
But then I'll be without a screen protector.
You're gonna buy Magic John's third generation.
I don't like having the gap, frankly. But no, that's a good question. This one's actually been on here for quite a while, so we'll see.
Dude, I never heard of Magic John before. He's definitely got. Are they sliding off?
Well, this one's been on here for a while, so I know it. It left a streak. It didn't look as cool. I mean, it came right off.
I think he's putting a little bit of oil in the water. I'll be honest, or something. So there's some sort of like gaff to that. There's got to be a little bit of gaff to that.
Could be. But,
all right.
So you've never heard of Magic John screen protectors?
No, that's the first time I ever saw his face. I ever saw a Magic John screen protector. I even heard of the name Magic John. I was
because they used to have all these different like skits on TikTok of like, oh, this like use blah blah blah. So like that's how he got sort of popular, of doing like gimmicky intros. Like if you know that like LED sign guy in China.
Okay.
Like it's a different video and it starts and he goes, well, anyway, or it's like he's like, did you eat them? Or like just something to like reference the video. Goes and then he like launches right into it's like it's the bait and switch, right? But he made it really popular. They never did stuff like that, but it was more like very heightened videos. This one though, he's very much taking his time, very much like just in control, just knows what he's doing.
How long is that one? Out of curiosity,
a minute 49.
Ooh, I was close. Yeah. Price is Right rules. I think I'm really in there.
But you can tell he's like if you search screen protector on TikTok, the first like 3 rows of videos are all Magic John. And then the ones behind that are like people
Trying
that
to be
are
him.
trying to be Magic John or reviewing Magic John screen protectors. Like they've definitely captured a moment, and they've definitely captured the reason I wanted to open with this is like he's very much captured internet pitching in a really profound and kind of like grab attention kind of way while maintaining the sales pitchness of it all, you know.
Yes, I agree. I think that was probably one of the. I think that's might be the only. Well, definitely one of, but possibly the only one that was like matching in structure and salesmanship to what we did comparatively while still being accessible to an internet audience.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was well done.
Yeah, very well done. He
A little
also
product shaking in the beginning, if I'm going to get nitpicky, but that's my handling pet peeve. So he did this though, absolutely magical. His hold of like showing it once the screen protector was on it was like, can we watch it again?
Yeah, we watched it again.
2 of these screen protectors. You skipped our first generation because it wasn't shipping free. Fine. You passed on our second generation because it wasn't strong enough. Okay, I forgive you. But now we have our third generation, free shipping, 60% stronger than the second gen, 100% stronger than the first gen, and for a short duration, when you buy one of these, you get 2 of these screen protectors in the box, and when you buy 2 packs, well, we send you one of these for free. Now let me show you what I mean when I say this one is 60% stronger than the second gen. It is also extremely easy to apply because even if there is tons of dust, all you need to do is just pull the dust removing tape and that's it. You can then swipe the edges like this. And as you can see, no dust, no air bubbles, less than 10 seconds. Privacy version protects your privacy with an upgraded 25-degree. Hydrophobic, electroplated, oleophobic layer. Makes your screen silky smooth and fingerprint proof. Now these...
Does he have a girl in lingerie on
really,
his phone?
Yeah.
compared to these,
Yeah, that was the last.
that break with a light tap, like this.
Oh my God!
Are made to protect your screen properly. So we have a bunch of deals going on for a short duration, so do not miss out these deals. Click the yellow card and get it now.
Yeah, so he's very much in like the first generation and second generation videos. Like he had a lot more like quickness and urgency, and like I gotta grab your attention real quick.
Can we watch one of those?
One of the first generation ones? I don't know. Let's see.
Like he's just like super confident in that one. It's just taking his time, and I wanted to know what the free gift was a little bit more. Like I think I needed like just 1 or 2 bullet points on the free gift because he just kind of held it up like you get a this, and it's like okay, I assume it is one of those things that you put in your car so that it holds the phone for you, but
Yeah.
it's
So this was one of them.
I mean, you keep saying that you want to see me, but you're seeing me every single day. I'm so busy. Brother Leon, can you please help me? I don't even have time to apply screen protectors. And our screen protector is so easy to apply, even with all the dust on the phone. All you need to do is put it on top, pull the dust removing tape, swipe, and peel.
And they would have this.
And as you
like,
can see, no dust, no
watch
air
it.
bubbles, less than 15 seconds. This is the privacy version. It protects your privacy from both sides, 28 degrees. Hydrophobic, electroplated, oleophobic layer. Gives you a silky smooth surface and is fingerprint proof. It is scratch resistant. And even after drilling on it, no scratch, no cracks, still very durable. Perfect. If you like this product, make sure to click on the yellow card below to purchase yours now.
So that kind of thing.
Okay.
They also had
I like his
ones where
wrap
they
up.
would
Our fans are saying that
they'd basically do it like in the factory.
we are not the real Magic John screen protector. So today we specially
Did it
invite
freeze?
Magic. So some of our fans are saying that we are not the real Magic John screen protector. So today we specially invite Magic John CEO to randomly inspect the quality of our product. Have you done this one? Yes. All right, let me check it out. Here you go, CEO. Let's show the audience the quality of our product. Even with all this dust on it, you don't need to worry about. Just put it on top, grab it from this side, pull out.
So I mean, it's the same pitch. We don't need to.
Yeah,
keep-
yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, so that's so they've gotten their handling down, right? They've nailed the
yeah.
handling.
And it's consistent throughout. Like I feel like you could pull that into a store like easily.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I would pitch those right now.
I think they would do great in a store. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
The little dust, it's the same dust. The
You have
water
the dust.
droppers,
You have
like
you have the water dropper. You have, yeah. Honestly, you could. And then now, would you get tied up putting it on people's phones for them, or would you have to be like? Honestly, I would make up something of like, oh, we're not allowed to do that. And honestly, actually, I'm not even making that up. I don't want to be responsible for your phone because if it breaks
Right.
or something happens to it, I ain't owning that, you know.
right.
So yeah, solid product, solid pitch, has had a lot of practice doing it. I don't really know if I could give it notes, frankly.
No, it's really cool.
it's-
It's cool to see
It's
that.
so
well
itself,
done.
you know what I mean?
It's
So
really well done.
I'd be interested.
I
see
like
how
seeing
much-
I like seeing the different videos because it's like they're doing the same exact pitch in the video. It's like put the dust on the phone, put the compartment on top, pull the dust off.
Yeah,
Show, then like take the sticker off. Then show that it's on in 15 seconds. That's that highlight. It's scratch resistant. Put the droplets on. The droplets fall right off. This is the protected one. It goes 20 degrees in either direction. Then take it off and do something dramatic with it to show that it's very strong. Like who's buying this?
one store in February. So in February of 2024, a single store in US that exclusively sold Magic John screen protectors sold over 170,000 units in less than 4 months, which is about $1.5 million in sales. So yeah, I mean, it would be especially with like some of the other products we were doing. I thought we would, not that we have like a very strict schedule of what products we're doing when, but like we have had some pretty like god awful pitches on here. So it's always good to like get the other side of the fence right now. So we've seen how the professional does it, who can, basically have his own company, become a millionaire doing it. Let's see what some of these other people do. Oh, sorry, it's
right
me.
here. Okay. This no.
Is this
Oh,
the
sorry.
same? Is this,
So this is a Magic John screen protector,
Yeah.
but it's not the man himself. Yeah.
Freaking way. It's like right here. Okay. This is what it looks like. Probably should follow the directions. It works. So the cool thing about this is you order the size of the phone you have. Okay. Totally basic, but do what it says. Here we go.
Your face.
Ah.
it's just like after you see something
really
so
I know.
clean-
Hold on. Let her finish.
It worked. Stop it now. No freaking way. Flawless. Perfectly flawless. Perfectly aligned. Get the heck out of here. I'm speechless. I'm going to put the link below. You guys have to grab one of these. They're free shipping right now. You can get 2 in the pack, so you have a backup if you need it. How is this? This is legit magic. Go grab one for yourself.
Anyway, your face during that.
Dude, it's so it's dramatic when you see it done with the same product.
Right?
It's like night and day dramatic.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, really, lady? That's
So thought
what we're going with.
It goes really late. Okay, go outside. Okay, go, Dimi.
That's what we're doing. Well, I mean, the danger here is that when you see it done so crisply the first time, that now you're like really judging hard all of the handling. Like, because now we have a barometer to go off of that is showing like setting a standard of quality for this pitch. So now I'm like, you didn't show the dusting, you didn't show like the water droplets. Like there was no showing of how strong the thing is, which is a very important part, even if you're not trying to emulate him. Like all you really did was show the ease of putting it on, and it took you 45 seconds, and all you did was go, oh my God, which isn't your job. That's the audience's job. Your job is to fucking talk about like, why it's, oh my God. So yeah, I mean, that's the best way I could say it is that is a very clear representation of the difference between an amateur and a professional.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is one of the things I thought would be good about this episode as well, of showing folks like everything since they now have a side by side, everything that we apply to pitching that you and I just know are the things that that's the difference of it's the reason you can go into a Sears in the middle of nowhere and pull just like crazy sales numbers out of it and make an entire more than a living, right? And this is back in 2008.
What's funny, Steven, is that half the people listening do not know what a Sears is anymore because they are.
That's so Sears.
They've never seen a Sears. They don't know what it is. You've utterly dated yourself, and now so have I.
Oh boy. How would you? Sears is what? Just a department store, basically, right? But they had but they had like lawnmower, like they had everything from like lawnmowers.
A department store with an extended hardware section.
Yeah,
that's how I would define a Sears.
Okay, yeah. I could get tools from Sears. Yeah, absolutely.
But like they also kind of wanted to be Lowe's without the lumber.
Sure. Yeah, no lumber, but definitely
right. Like stuff. they wanted to like flirt with that, but they were really just a department store.
Oh, and then they tried to do auto centers and everything. But yeah, so that's what we're saying is like the things that like when somebody is doing it right, especially with the reach of the internet and the manufacturing, like because clearly they were like the factory in China makes it for X. The markup is this. We're giving you 2 for 1 and it's $22. They're so their margins are healthy, right? They know what they're doing. And then the rest is the pitch, right? Which is what they did with I don't even know the guy's name, but he's Magic John as far as I'm concerned. Like by doing like the internet trend videos and then capturing the thing is it has to work, right? So by putting that wow moment in the hands of the consumer, which is what this lady was trying to do, of like, look at how easy it is to do, therefore you can do it too.
Yeah.
Yes, her handling could have been better. Like, I understand the spirit of what she was doing, but it was just executed poorly.
What stuck out to me in the earlier ones is, and this is an interesting idea to consider, is your product stays the same, your pitch stays the same, but you continuously change the script and environment of where you are, like in those little gimmicks and little reels and things.
Yeah.
So that you catch a wider audience, right? Like, how many of those videos has he made that all are variants of like, oh, we're in the shop, or we're in the park, or we're in the warehouse, or we're in the wherever we're in, but the same little like white bottle comes out for the dust. The same little dropper comes out for the droppers. He's got the same like moment where he's going to either snap it or smash it with a hammer or throw it across, like, you know what I mean? Like, show some sort of durability test. And then like is like, click the link below, like always that same call to action at the end of like, just click the yellow basket on the bottom.
It's funny that so proud of you. It's funny that, like, having not seen any of them, you basically just called it out of like, yeah, you can make the intro and the end, but like it's always going to be it's going to be these beats, right? And that I think captures it in just an exact way of like, when we're in stores doing these kinds of things, we are adjusting everything because of location, because of demographic, because of, just insert reason here, or it's like it's holiday season and it's busy and your pitch has to be condensed because people are not going to sit there through the whole thing, right? So yeah, lots of different reasons. Let's go ahead and check out another professional. I don't know how good this guy is. I've never seen him before, but it's the same thing, just different day.
All right.
And yes, he is demonstrating
Trash? Ooh, right in the back door. Oh, double trash. As you can see, these screen protectors are not protecting anything. They're not going to protect your back door. They're useless. Okay? Useless. So that's why I recommend you go with a one-fish screen protector. Let me show you how to install. So first off, you're gonna take the applicator, you're gonna pop it on top of the phone like so. You're gonna pull out that dust removal tab and then rub your finger at the bottom to begin adhesion. And just like that, no dust, no air bubbles, seamless installation, no misalignment problems. A privacy option is available from up to 28 degrees angled tinting. A hydrophobic electroplated oleophobic layer ensures that your phone stays dry, silky smooth, looks brand new, and impervious to many forms of damage. As you can see, the liquids roll right off, leaving no streaks. Extremely durable, scratch resistant. As I'll show you with this tool, or that tool, or any tool on the market, will not even hurt this screen protector. Right now, if you buy, you'll get 2 for the price of 1 and 10% off when you follow us. So hurry up and get your one fish screen protector right now by clicking that card.
so clear. Magic John clone here, right?
Totally. And I almost feel like this is Magic John Light. Like, he doesn't have the same confidence or prowess, but he's doing the same pitch. And I missed the dust moment, which I honestly think is an important beat of selling.
Well, I think the dust
Like,
moment
how do
is
we
critical.
How do we feel
honestly.
about like the smashing of all the screen protectors? I was like, this is like, wait, like, is this adding value? Was one of the questions I asked myself in that moment.
Yeah, that's a good question. It's definitely creating the dichotomy of like, those are trash, these are good. And every pitch except for like the lady in her kitchen was essentially doing that. I feel you have to. I feel it's important because you're eliminating the potential thought of like it's a fake hammer or it's a fake axe or it's something like that. Of like, and this is where he messed up because he was trying to go for that like titillation. For our audio viewers, when he was smashing the other screen protectors, he was using a butt plug and a hammer. and that's where all the references to like this can't even protect your back door. Ha ha ha. You know, it's just not like work on your tight 5 down at the, you know, whatever. But for you like that?
Down at the whatever.
What
like-
the chuckle hut? I don't know.
Well, the reason why I laughed so hard is because I felt you like Rolodex through 14 things that you decided you didn't want to be recorded, and then you were just like,
you're right.
I'm gonna end on whatever and just keep going forward.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The first three were like actual comedy clubs I've been to, and I was like, oh no, I performed there. Oh no, those guys are nice. You know, I don't want to like call out the Laugh Factory or some shit. I wonder if there is a comedy club called the Chuckle Hut. I don't think there is. There might be.
There
So
should be. Let's open up the Chuckle Hut.
let's open up. Let's not, because they serve terrible mozzarella sticks. I just know.
Well, but fuck that, man. We will make sure that the Chuckle Hut has the absolute best mozzarella sticks. All the other
Do you want to
food will
eat
be
8
shit.
pieces of string cheese? Absolutely not. What if I bread and fry them? Well, then yeah, sure.
Yes, of course. Bring them to me now. Can there be 10 instead of 8?
But yeah, so like he missed the mark on that piece. But to your point, like I do think you have to like show like this breaks this crappy version, but won't break what we're selling you. And I don't think you have to do it in the same way, but I do think you have to have some type of like wow moment. Like if you are like the dust is a great wow moment. That's like showing, hey, no matter what condition your phone is, you're going to be able to apply this and it's going to be perfect. The damage protection is like if you're doing it in a store and you don't want to buy a bunch of cheap screen protectors and constantly break them, which honestly could be an issue for the store or something to like have broken glass, is you could do like the drill bit thing that they did in the one of the other Magic John videos we saw of like, hey, feel that that's a real drill bit, right? And it's like, okay, and then you do the thing. So you have to have something.
Okay, I'm into that. I guess my problem was he did this whole like gimmicky butt plug thing that was not funny or interesting and just was making me question what he was doing there. And like if you're going to do that progression, there needs like the actual product needs to be on the chopping block. He just did a bunch of shitty products and then was like, okay, these suck, and then used other tools to do the other screen protector. Whereas when we watched Magic John in the first one, he had that hammer thing or whatever. He used it on the one and it smashed, and then immediately used it on his and it didn't smash. And that's the wow moment that you need in order to show the durability. So I just feel like the other guy was like trying to be clever and missed the mark. No pun intended.
I absolutely
he missed the mark.
Yeah, but
He's hitting things.
Yeah, I heard you. I
got to work on my.
Sorry,
side.
did you want? Hold on.
I'm going to the Chuckle Hut.
There you go. I got a laugh track for you. You happy now?
Yeah.
All right, we're having fun. Okay, let's run through some other ones real quick. I think we've pretty much got this one. What is this one?
Looks with a waterfall armor. You won't want to change your screen for 5 years. First, remove the case which affects the heat dissipation. Ordinary tempered glass screen protectors are long outdated. You must know the annoyance of chipped side edges. Hydrogel screen protectors leave bubbles everywhere. It's just a waste of money. Now, those using iPhones have all switched to the brand new One Fish dust-free installation box. Just place the dust-free armor box on top, pull out the dust removal strip, and visible dust is lifted out. Then gently press the bottom area. The protector will automatically adhere and quickly expel air. No more worries about leftover bubbles or white edges. Even beginners can easily apply it at home. The second feature is the design with no openings at the earpiece. Water and dust won't enter the earpiece. The third feature is the electroplated hydrophobic layer. No fingerprints or sweat smudges. Water droplets remain smooth, round, and full without sticking to the surface. Fourth, there's also an option for a privacy screen. It protects your privacy and financial security in all directions. You'll feel more at ease using your phone. What you see is what you get. Quickly click the bottom left to learn more details now.
That's the same kid that was doing the Magic John pitch, right?
I don't know. It's the same product. Well, it's the same brand, but it's a waterfall armor, which I didn't really clock the difference, honestly.
Nope. It had, I think that it's more flexible, I guess. I don't know. I didn't clock the difference either, but I liked that pitch better for some reason. I feel like it was at least more authentically unique to what it wanted to be. And the background felt more genuine with that type of style that they were choosing. I don't think that it's as good as what we've already seen, but
it's not hard to beat the lady in her kitchen, but I did not get a sense of why this, like, because he did the thing where he's like referencing like all these other types of screen protectors. This is now a new thing, but I never heard a single thing as to why a waterfall screen protector is better than a tempered glass protector.
We also didn't get a durability test. Did I miss a durability test?
No, there was no I mean, it showed the cracking of all the other stuff, but then not in like the use. So while I think they're closer to the mark, they're still two fingers. Well, I think they're close to the mark. They're still like 5, 6 out of 10 because what was the music doing? Like, it's just like overproduced in a way. A way. It was just overproduced. Because the moments, it's almost like they didn't understand why the moments were there. They just like, oh, we need to hit these beats to like fit in with a screen protector pitch. But
I'd be interested to dig deeper and see if that was the same kid, because I feel like this kid saw the Magic John, like read the article that you just read to me about him making 1.5 million in 4 months and was like, I'm going to go do the same thing with the One Fish brand. Like it's just got that feeling to it.
Official. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because as I'm going off the links, I actually have been closing them. So
that's okay.
But the other the kid was the kid. We are old. The kids these days. He was definitely paid partnership for that. Let's do. So I did find another waterfall armor that's a different. I did figure out a workaround for having the things like constantly pop up as I'm like changing. So like I am sharing the same tab, I'm just changing the link.
Waterfall armor. You won't want to change your screen for 5. Let me show you how an iPhone looks with a waterfall armor. You won't want to change your screen for 5 years. First, remove the ceramic film that affects the image quality. Ordinary tempered glass screen protectors are long outdated. You must know annoyance of chipped side edges. Hydrogel screen protectors leave bubbles everywhere. It's just a waste of money. Now, those using iPhones have all switched to the brand new dust-free installation box. If dust falls during application, don't worry. Just place the dust-free armor box on top. Pull out the dust removal strip and visible dust is lifted out. Then gently slide the upper area. The protector will automatically adhere and quickly expel air. No more worries about leftover bubbles or white edges. Even beginners can easily apply it at home. The second feature is the design with no openings at the earpiece. Water and dust won't enter the earpiece. The third feature is the electroplated smooth oleophobic layer. No fingerprints or sweat smudges. Water droplets remain smooth, round, and full without sticking to the surface. Fourth, there's also an option for a privacy screen. It protects your privacy and financial security in all directions. You will feel more at ease using your phone. What you see is what you get. Quickly click the bottom left to learn more details now.
So I guess I kind of heard it that time. I guess what they're trying to say is that it lasts longer. Because they're like, you won't have to change for 5 years.
5 years. You also will probably upgrade your phone in 2. So chew on that.
Well, look at the guy's upgrading his phone every 2 years over here.
2, 3, I mean 4. The phone's not going to work in 4 years. Who's rolling around with an iPhone 10 right now? Let's be real.
4 years? No, 12 would be 4 years.
What model?
No,
Yeah, I thought,
13.
okay. What model iPhone are you using right now?
16, but I know people that have the 13.
Okay.
Don't be one of those guys. You
Are they
using
not
a
gonna-
phone older than 2 years? Get out.
Get out of here. No, 2 to 4 years. I guess what I'm saying is people are likely going to upgrade their phone before they reach a 5-year limit. That was not a selling point to
the
me.
market would indicate. Yeah, absolutely.
That is not a selling point to me. I believe that most people will upgrade their phone within 5 years, which would not make having a 5-year screen protector a selling point.
Well, right, but there are some people like they're upgrading their phone every 5 years or every 2 years, but they're going like they will go from like the 13 to the 15, right?
Yeah.
If it's an iPhone. Although one of my favorite brands, but it's not really like super available, is the Fairphone, which if you don't know anything about that, you should look it up. But it's
Fairphone.
Fairphone. It's the same type of idea as the
What the hell is this?
What's it called? It's basically like upgradable electronics. There are like very few companies that are like going out of their way to like make their electronics like accessible. And I cannot pull the name of the laptop company that does it, but they give you instructions on how to replace the screen, how to replace the motherboard, how to replace. So like as new components become available, you just get the component and you replace you replace that component. What is
neat.
so Fairphone, but it's not available in everywhere. And
So to get back to the screen protector on the phone, I feel like as we watch more of these, shy of the woman in her kitchen, that the takeaway I'm seeing is there is like a standardized pitch to this particular product that has been established online by Magic John. It appears like that his success has been so great that other people are emulating him, trying to get on the coattails of it.
Absolutely.
And that has created like a particular pitch in the market of that product.
Yeah.
They're all doing the same, like 6 beats. Some are better than others. But it's some variation of like those 4 to 6 beats. And I would have to say that the first video we watched of the 3rd generation Magic John was my favorite so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Framework was the name of the laptop company. I just pulled it. Anyway, neither here nor there. Okay, so one last one before final thoughts.
All right.
You're gonna like this one, I think. That's it.
All right.
What are you selling?
Matt.
6 seconds, Matt. It's privacy.
Done. You want it? Go and get it.
Go get it. You want it so bad, go get it. Did that pitch do anything for you?
I mean, I didn't even know privacy phone existed, so I got to be honest. Leaving
privacy
this
screen
session,
protectors?
leaving this session, I'm sort of thinking to myself, should I get a privacy screen protector?
I mean, some people don't.
I mean, I've got the tempered glass right now. It's outdated. That's what I was told.
Yeah, I mean, some people don't like them because it can. There is kind of a tint to it. So if you're like watching stuff on your phone, it can be. It can annoy some people, like, because there is a visual component. You can kind of tell that it is a privacy screen protector, especially if you're watching stuff on your side and the phone's on its side and it's not perfectly like aligned. Then it will think. Okay, so neither here nor there though. Final thoughts. What do you think? Obviously, we like the Magic Johnson screen protector. We like the pitch.
Yes. My
He's
final
got
thoughts
it
are
down to a T.
he has designed something that is a franchisable and repeatable system for selling screen protectors that we have now seen other folks emulate in one way or another. And I'm interested to see as we go through other products if we will find similarly established designs in that particular product's market, because that is really, in my humble opinion, what is needed to go from like amateur level. You know, like if you think back to some of the other episodes we've done, the microfibers, the mops, the you know, even the razors, it's like they're all just sort of doing their own thing, but nothing is standardized the way it was today. Like we saw 6 or 7 pitches besides the woman in her kitchen.
Right.
It was all like the same.
I would
steps.
briefly argue that to say that in this instance, everybody is emulating him. Whereas we have seen some instances in which people are hitting their wow moments, they're hitting their demos. It's not standardized because like nobody's chasing anybody else. They're trying to find their unique voice. Whereas this is very clearly like, oh, hey, this person just made 1 point, and that's only like within a 4-month period of like they don't disclose their sales. That was just one store in the US that sold them. So like this guy made a
killing just selling screen protectors. So it's like, you know, we got to do what he's doing because it worked for him. Which we would see too. Like, you know, the pitching company that we worked for, like I would, in my mind anyways, from what I saw other pitches and other companies doing, like we had the tightest like formula from what I could see. And that was why it got to where it was. Now, we're going to leave all the politics and the management, you know, notes aside, but there were people chasing that because it showed specifically like A, B, C gets you to the goal. And but what a lot of people, what they failed to do, which is what I thought, you know, this is one of my favorite episodes already because we had such a clear indication of like what a professional pitch was, what a professional pitchman was trying to do with, you know, copying that first guy, and then what just an amateur pitch person was trying to do. And it like the difference is like stark. You know, stark. So that's where I'm stark. I feel starked. Dark.
I've been starked. I'm shooketh. My pearls fully clutched.
Gotta get you out of Tennessee, man. Gotta get you back up to the Northeast. My pearls fully clutched.
My pearls are fully clutched, Peter. I tell you, bless him for trying.
Man. Wow.
Bless him for trying.
Yeah, this was an awesome.
Been, like starting to come back. It's kind of. It was so funny. Like I forced myself to stop having an accent, but that was more for like performing.
And now here you are performing.
Now here I am performing. Now here we are, back again.
Old habits die hard.
They can take us out of the game.
They can't take the game out of us.
Oh, good stuff. Okay, well,
all right.
I didn't hit
Magic John,
like and subscribe, all that stuff. But so you think you can pitch at gmail.com? Let's check. Oh yeah, on our way out the door, let's check the mailbox.
Let's check the mailbox.
It's gonna be embarrassing if there's nothing in here.
Oh, we've got tons of correspondence.
I mean, we are getting some. Oh, do we want free followers? That's fun. But I will say,
we want to earn every single one.
One of the people that has been commenting, if you are interested in romantasy books and good book reviews, go to Stars Eternal Books at TikTok. you will get great recommendations and different series there. So we can do that. Yeah, no, okay, so no questions this week. That's fine. We are, like I said, though, so you think you can pitch at gmail.com, so you think you can pitch at YouTube, so you think you can pitch at TikTok. I've been Peter. No, I've not been Peter.
Ha ha! Outro, baby. That's it.
Do you know what?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't even say your real name anymore. Outro. Outro.
Oh,